this episode of IDTV Home Fashion, we take you inside a unique remodel of a downtown loft space in Durango. We follow Skywalker Construction and Urban Market as they transform this once 3-apartment building into a beautiful and elegant single-family loft space. Complete with 3 bedrooms and a rooftop deck, this home is one to remember. IDTV Home Fashion is brought to you by Fast Signs. More than fast, more than signs. Fast Signs. Owen Dake of Skywalker Construction is the project manager. He is in a race against time to have this space ready for the 2014 Durango Parade of Homes. Let's see how he's coming.
So we started this renovation with 3 separate apartments. Completely gutted the whole space. We walked up the steps. There were 3 apartments. They're in the process of sealing these right now. It's going to be a simple sealer, no shine or anything, keep them looking natural. The ceiling above here is completely exposed. It's going to be exposed, it's going to stay exposed. This was built in the early 1900s, and this is the real lumber from back then. We haven't changed any of it. And this room used to be a family room, a bedroom, and a kitchen. This is going to be the new family room. This is going to be a bar. And over here, this is going to be the future kitchen. Standing in the kitchen area right now, there's going to be a sink here, countertops. There'll be a dining room table. And over here is going to be the stove location and the refrigerator. They're all going to be nice cabinetry with a solid surface countertop. These 4 old windows are historic windows, and there's a historical preservation board, and it's just for Main Street. So they are very detail oriented on how we have these windows. Whether they're going to be kept this way, or even they may not even let us replace them. It all depends on what they say. So they're going to be replaced. They're going to look exactly like these to keep them looking like old 1900 windows. We're going to build some metal staircases. They're a little bit down the hallway here. This loft is going to pop up on the roof, completely surrounded with windows. And when this space is done, there's going to be a nice metal railing on top of this metal beam here, which is a structural beam now. You're going to have the railing. It's going to be a loft for a playroom, for a mini office, exercise room. And there'll be another staircase on the loft that goes upstairs and out onto the roof for a roof. So at the beginning of the renovation for this place, there were walls everywhere. It was a complete mess, lots of little rooms. There were 3 separate apartments, bathrooms and kitchens everywhere. There was plumbing, very old wiring. Every time we would open up a new wall and tear it out, there would be a knob and tube wiring all wired together. Really scary stuff. It could be fires that could happen any minute with this. So everything in this place should be new. Electrical, plumbing, HVAC. This is going to be one of the kids' bedrooms. And there's a Jack and Jill bathroom here that connects to 2 rooms. They're really similar in size. And this is going to be the bathroom. There's going to be 2 full sinks in here, and a shower and a bathtub for the kids. And then over here, it goes into the other bedroom for the kids. So we're in one of the kids' rooms again. And this window is an original opening from 1913 or so. And again, the historical board likes us to keep the openings. They don't want us to change them. And again, with a bedroom, you have to have the right size window and a right size opening to meet egress for codes. So we took the old window out, and we're ordering a new window that will fit in this opening, and we keep all the existing openings so we don't have to change the exterior. So this is going to be the new master bedroom in here. We got a walk-in closet here, and then the bathroom is over here on your right. These windows over here are the original openings from the original windows. It's really cool to see the brickwork and all the little wood that's laid in that brick. We're going to keep all that exposed to new windows, and they're going to fit these old openings. And that leads out to the old porch, which is going to be completely torn off eventually and redone. This is one of the last things we're going to do. We're on a pretty good time crunch on here to finish the inside, and we're going to roll through the inside of the place and get to this at the end. So we have the Parade of Homes in 2.5 months. And this place is going to be in the Parade of Homes. We have that deadline to meet. We got 2.5 months to get this done. 6 months ago, the owner bought it, and there were people living here. We moved the people out and began demo. And at the same time, we created this space with the owner and the architect. It took a lot of work and a lot of hustle to make these guys get their decisions done on just not only where they were going to put the bedrooms, but little things like what lights you're going to put in, what faucets you can put in your bedrooms, kitchen, bathrooms, toilets, everything. So we got through all that, and now it's full speed ahead. team of interior designers from Urban Market, and they've helped the owner, myself, and the architect a bit, and they've completely picked out the colors and all the furniture for this whole place. So in the second half of the show, you'll get to see what they picked.
When we come back from break, we'll catch up with Danielle Chick and see what she has planned for the interior design of this fabulous loft space. The secret to savoring the delicious Moscow Mule is to serve it in a copper mug. Here at Urban Market, we know everyone likes to show some style while cocktailing, so our copper mugs come in a variety of shapes and sizes. The recipe is simple: half a lime, 2 ounces of vodka, and 4 to 6 ounces of ginger beer. Sit back and relax. With your copper Moscow Mule mug, you'll be looking good and feeling good. Welcome back to IDTV Home Fashion. Owen has already shown us how the construction crew will renovate this downtown loft space. Now, let's catch up with interior designer Danielle Chick.
Hi there, you're watching IDTV, the Home and Fashion Show. I am Danielle Chick, one of the owners from Urban Market. And today we are here on Main Street in a loft that is being renovated into this beautiful 3-bedroom living space. The first time I walked into this building, I was amazed with all of these historical elements. There are 2 stories full of exposed brick that we're going to take into consideration. We have these high beams and ceilings. We're going to keep all these beams exposed, and we're going to keep all the brick exposed. When we first came into this area, it was really fun to just look at all the elements that we have to be working with. In the main room here, we have the kitchen, we're gonna have a living room, and then a bar area. And there really aren't any paint colors involved in here. This is gonna be all cabinets. We have all the exposed brick, we have the exposed ceilings, and then over there is gonna be a reclaimed wood bar. The homeowner really likes the feel of an industrial loft. So what he did together with me was went ahead and picked a black that we're gonna do on all the trim work, all the window work, and also on the beams. It's going to be a way to kind of make the ceilings go away, seam a little bit higher, and then tie into the windows and the trim. My first impression when walking in here were all of the warm elements that we're going to be working with. We have the exposed brick, which is going to take over this massive wall right here, and then we're going to have warm wood floors flowing through the entire space. So what we did is we went ahead and chose a contrasting color, and we went with a cool tone that's really going to be the base of the palette for the entire loft. The palette, even though it's cool and it looks very neutral here, once it's done, it's going to have some rich toned blues and greens to it, which we're going to go ahead and introduce into the 2 kids' rooms. The family that we've been working with, they have young children, a boy and a girl. And so when we were talking about the paint colors for the boys and the girls' room, we wanted to go ahead and pick something that kind of veered that way, but was still gender neutral. For the girls' room, we went ahead and picked a teal tone, which is still kind of an earth tone, but it'll be pretty from today and for years to come. And then you walk through this way, through the Jack and Jill bathroom. And on the other side of the Jack and Jill bathroom is the boys' room. And for the boys' room, we went ahead and picked something a little more towards the green tones. So since we have the boys' room over here, which is a green, and the girls' room over there, which is a teal, we went ahead and picked a color in this Jack and Jill bathroom that marries the 2 colors and kind of is an in-between for those. We're gonna have some fun tile elements that are gonna come up this way, some tile on the floor, and then some stonework as well. There are a few architectural elements that we really want to take into consideration in the master bedroom. Why don't you come take a look? We have 3 huge windows that are framed out in the open brick that we're going to use, and then we have this exposed ductwork that we're going to keep raw, natural like this. And then we also have these amazing beams that we're going to use. It's really going to give the feel of a downtown loft once we pull it all together. In the next couple of days, they're going to go ahead and start painting. And with the paint colors locked in, our next responsibility is furnishing this beautiful loft. So let's go over to Urban Market and I'll show you some of the pieces that we've selected. So here we are at Urban Market, where we went ahead, this is where we actually met our clients. And this is where we're going to be selecting most of the furniture and home decor. We're picking out the dining room table, the couches, the sofas, lamps, some artwork, picture frames, all that kind of stuff. As you know, in loft living, there isn't a whole lot of counter space. So what we did is we went ahead and selected a pub height dining area that will also second as an island for the family. We went ahead and picked out 2 different kinds of stools, one with a back for the young children and one without a back for the adults. And we also selected a furniture that really goes with the elements of that historic feel, using the reclaimed wood and then some of the black accents that will also be reflected back in the trim work. Since the family does have 2 young kids, we went ahead and picked out a leather sofa for them. When they came into the store, they fell in love with this color of leather, but not necessarily this sofa. So what we did is we took this leather and we were going to put it on a different style of sofa for them, and it'll fit the loft perfectly. The furniture is starting to come in every day now, and we have tons of boxes in back. It's really getting exciting. As you can see, the boxes are really starting to stack up back here. We have things organized for the homeowner and ready to go because we're going to have a 2-day window between when the remodel is finished and the parade of homes begins. It's going to be a race to get to the end.
When we come back, project foreman Orlando Garcia takes us through painting, cabinetry, and tiling. Orlando and his crew have worked hard these last 3 weeks putting on finishing touches for the Parade of Homes, and the results are extraordinary.
Hi guys, we've got 7 weeks left to the Parade of Homes, so we're trying to move at a fast pace. We've finished our ceilings, hardwood floors are 3/4 of the way installed. We've put barnwood on our walls and getting ready for our cabinets to arrive today. Now we've got base and case to install, our tile guys are appearing, and we're moving forward. So this is my first time that we've encountered dealing with Main Street facade windows. The Durango Historic Club will not allow us to change them, so we're gonna have our finishers come back, re-sand them, refinish them, and repaint them to existing standards. So now we're gonna move over to the kitchen over here. Our cabinets are arriving. This is our finished product. It's an antiqued alder. Very beautiful, nice finish. Our refrigerator is gonna go along this wall, up against our old barnwood. We're gonna have cabinets going all the way across. Then we're gonna have a sink right here in the center of the window, dishwasher, and we're gonna have our countertops waterfall over the edge so you will not be able to see the cabinet. So we're gonna be installing some metal stairs, exposed stringers. They're gonna be coming from the floor up here to the loft. We're gonna have exposed steel handrails, exposed girder beam. Then the stairs are gonna go from the loft up to a landing for a rooftop access through this exterior door. So now we've entered the master bedroom. We have finished our ceilings in a midnight oil black. It gives a great finish to the exposed brick and the exposed ductwork. A really nice subtle finish. So here's our hickory floor already installed from our professional installers. We're gonna let it acclimate for a week, 5 to 7 days, so it can shrink or grow, and then we'll come back and fill all the gaps, sand it, finish it with a water-based clear finish. There's a possible chance that we will stain it. We are still undecided. We're 3 weeks out from finishing our project. Obviously we've installed the reclaimed lumber on the walls. We're now gonna be installing a shelf system after the granite countertops are installed. We have different niches and nooks. Some are gonna be for liquor, some books, pictures, and this is the design of what we're gonna do with our shelves. This is the product that we're gonna use as a shelving material. So this is our shelves that are gonna be going up against this wall to give it a good character, fall in line with this wall. So we've taken this old reclaimed lumber and processed it to put it on our ceilings over here. We have a beautiful herringbone design, different depths, thicknesses, but it all came out to a nice square pattern alongside the whole ceiling. Everybody has really fallen in love with this design. So now we have our painters in here. They're finishing up the walls, coming out really nice. We have Nolan here painting. He's doing a really good job. And this is the first bedroom, and it's almost completed. We have off-white on the ceiling and purple on the walls. This is for the daughter's room. So next we have the second bedroom that is finished. We have the master bedroom that needs to be finished, stairs, and the rehabbed front windows. So our painters have their setup where they're spraying the doors in this room. They're gonna put a color, it's gonna be a two-tone paint. There's gonna be one color for the wall side, and then there's gonna be another color for the bedroom side. Obviously this room has not been painted yet, and this will be one of the next rooms to be painted after the doors have been sprayed. We also have the master bedroom we need to finish and the rehabbed windows facing Main Street.
Owen, Orlando, and Danielle have worked closely with the homeowner to figure out just what their dream home looks like. They won the 2014 Durango Parade of Homes, and seeing the finished product, it leaves little question as to why. What once was 3 separate apartments is now an elegant single-family home. From the unique details of the family room to the subtle contrast and marriage of the kids' rooms, this loft space has become a truly spectacular place to live. IDTV Home and Fashion is brought to you by Fast Signs. More than fast, more than signs. Fast Signs.